today's all-new episode of the BHB, we have in store for you your daily dose of Williams 2, the unusual life of triplets, and an exciting taste of movie trivia.
And so much more.
Ain't it fun?
Good morning, Blackhawks. What is bopping? I'm Jason Breinholt.
I'm Audrey Lester. It's National Cream-Filled Donut Day,
and you're watching the Blackhawk Buzz. Sophomores and juniors, listen up. The last day to register for the PSAT is today. Spots are available, but they're filling up fast. For $25, you'll be able to experience what it's like to take a college entrance exam without the stress. Juniors can qualify for scholarship opportunities, so don't miss out. Go to the bookstore and sign up today.
Winner of the Tony Awards for Best Book, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee has charmed audiences across the country with its effortless humor and wit. Come see our very own award-winning advanced theater troupe perform the show tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pre-sale tickets are available in the bookstore for $5 for students and $7 for adults. All tickets at the door are $8 each.
Lights, camera, action. Our very own Jack Sanford and Ryan Howard went about the nest testing your very own student body with some timeless movie trivia.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're going to ask people some movie questions. All right, and you are?
Marley Hunt.
And you are?
A-Dog. My name's Angela.
Nor Samco.
All right, how well do you think you know movies, Angela?
Not...
Out of 10.
7.
All right, who is the actor who plays Jack from Titanic?
Jack Sparrow.
Can you name the actor who plays Jack in Titanic?
No, I cannot.
Not all. I'm going to give it a stab.
Huh?
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio.
You are on the right track.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. That's correct. You get a draw. All right, you can draw two things since you got it right. All right, let's take a look. You got a balloon and a Lifesaver gummy. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Dog.
You got a balloon. Not even gonna give it a stab?
No.
Can you name 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes?
Get to the chopper and I'll be back.
That's a drop.
I'll be back.
Okay, that's one. Can you name another?
Get to the chopper.
That's a draw. You got Skittles.
More spots have opened for the Ken Vanda Hike Golf Tournament on September 15th. Please sign up to volunteer. They need your help. Not sure when to volunteer? Stop by the Career Center for more information.
News from the Career Center. Don't forget that College Night of Browsing is Wednesday, September 19th at Higley High School. Colleges that will be there are Colorado Christian, University of North Texas, Conservatory of Music, Dixie State, and many more. The University of Alabama will be there this morning, and there will be a GCU presentation Thursday.
The stress of school often gets to the student body. Paige Alexander, Rachel McCurry, and I ask one such student about their problems with pressure in school.
An alarming percentage of teens have reported having stress during the school year. 31% report feeling overwhelmed, 30% report feeling depressed, and more than 1/3 report fatigue or feeling tired, according to the American Psychological Association. Every day you walk down the hallway, not knowing what people are going through. One of these students is Cora Mesa, who is no stranger to school stress.
I would say that the day-to-day struggle is mostly with, for me, trying not to look too far in the future because I like to plan ahead. But when I have sports events and rehearsals to go to and homework to complete, tests, like all of that, you can't look 2 weeks ahead if you have 40 things to do in that time period. That just becomes overwhelming. If I look too far, then it becomes like too big of a task to conquer.
Ms. Elmer and Cora give insight on how to deal with these everyday issues.
I probably have at least 2 or 3 students every single year who struggle with chronic depression and anxiety. I see it firsthand almost on a daily basis.
Different ways that I've learned to cope with the stress of school and other activities is just writing a lot down. For me, keeping it all in my head makes it more overwhelming than if I just make a list or write it down in my agenda, something like that where I can look and I can really put it into perspective how much work I actually have to get done. It really helps to alleviate my stress in particular.
And so I would say live in the moment. When it's hard, recognize that it's hard. Take a deep breath, take a step back and say, you know what, it's gonna be there tomorrow. Like I can finish this tomorrow. It's better to have one really truly best friend who understands and supports and loves you than it is to have 100 acquaintances where you're, again, putting so much time and energy into people that don't really, at the end of the day, care and uplift you. Do what you can do, not compared to anybody else, but that you know at the end of the day that you feel good about what you have done. And really that's all we can ever ask. We can't ask any more of you.
This has been Audrey Lester, Paige Alexander, and Rachel McCurry reporting for the Blackhawk Buzz. Now back to the studio.
Next volleyball game is on the 18th next Tuesday at Maricopa Independence High School. We will be providing score updates next week. Think about joining tennis? Open courts are every Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. under the supervision of a brand new coach.
This past Saturday, our cross-country team competed at the Fountain Hills Invitational. 9 out of our 12 Blackhawks ran personal best. The top hawk was 9th grader Kate Renwick, who placed 26th out of 173 varsity girl runners, earning herself a medal in the impressive time of 21 minutes and 17 seconds. A fantastic job to all who competed. There will be a meet this Saturday at Tumbleweed Park at 7 a.m.
The Varsity Spirit Line is holding a mini cheer and dance clinic, so for all those that have younger siblings, let them know. The clinic is next Saturday, September 22nd. Please sign up through the community page on the HUSD website or ask Coach Young in room 205 for more information.
The girls swim and dive took the win against Queen Creek last Thursday, 121-71. Our boys swim and dive fought the good fight with competitive scores, but ended with a very close loss.
Are you ready for your daily dose of Williamsfield Blackhawks? Brandon Bybee and Juan Hernandez took us on an adventure about what's bopping with the student body on campus.
Good morning, Blackhawks. This is your weekly dose of Williamsfield. Logan Giorgi shows us some moves.
Let's go, Bucko. Oh, run that
Varsity football congratulates Verado after a hard-fought game. After dominating. If you want a chance to be featured on this segment, tag or DM us at WF_BHB on Instagram or Twitter, showing us cool stuff that you Blackhawks can do.
Last Friday, as you all know, was the big homecoming game against Verado. Our varsity football team was victorious, crushing the game 31-0. Tonight, 2 top-ranked teams battle it out, the Tigers versus the Blackhawks at Marano High School in Tucson at 7 p.m. Wish our boys luck at the big game.
JV football also won last Thursday against Verado with a score of 21-0. Last night they played against Marana, and we will have an update on the scores with you next week.
Football is a game of technique, skill, and determination. The BHB decided to kick it with Josh Sovereign. Josh is a valued running back for the freshman football team. Let's pass the story on to Matthew, Joey, and Logan.
Josh Sovereign, nicknamed J Sov, is an inspiring football player at Williamsfield High School and has dedicated most of his life playing the sport.
I just always played football when I was little. I just have started since day one. My daily routine would be I wake up, come to football, then I go to my classes, go home, do homework, and then eat and repeat.
Even while playing, Josh still wants to be involved in other school activities.
I want to be a Linkler leader, and I want to be in Stuco all 4 years. Well, freshman football is in the morning, so you just got to do your homework at night.
Josh reflects on his past football experiences at other schools in comparison to here at Williamsfield.
It's different, I had to meet new people, but overall I like it better.
Josh's favorite part about playing football is the unity between him and his teammates.
The unity of the freshman football team is just like we're all super close, and it's always fun to be around. Pop Warner football, it's just almost like a lot more low level, and you don't have as many kids on that team. The difference between practicing in the morning and at night is it's not as hot in the morning, but you have to wake up early, and I personally like it better. How I prepare for a game is try to get your mind right in the locker room, just get ready to play.
Josh plans to make a big impact playing football here at Williamsfield, so look forward to seeing him out there. Now that we've tackled this story, this has been Garrett Vasquez reporting for the Blackhawk Buzz. Now back to the studio.
Out of the world, only 24.7% of births are triplets. Rarely do you see triplets in person. To find out what it's like to be a part of this unique phenomenon, David and Tone get up and close and personal with the Van Orden triplets.
This is Trevor.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
And this is his siblings, Rex and Molly. This is Jacob.
Hey, this is Joe. Hey.
They are twins. Could you imagine being a triplet?
Hi, my name's Kelia. I am a triplet with Caleb and Christopher. My family is the Van Ordens.
Let's break this down. Who's the firstborn?
Who's the firstborn? Me, obviously. I'm the firstborn legally by a minute.
Being a triplet means sharing a lot. Memories is one of them.
When we were younger, we had this, we used to live in a 2-story house.
The stairs would go down and then 90-degree turn the other way. And we had this ginormous toy tub.
We'd all stuff ourselves in this basket.
We would roll down the stairs in the tub.
It would just tumble down the stairs.
We would go down and then turn ourselves and then go down the other rest of the way.
And like you just hear a thump, 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 thump.
I remember myself, like, it would hurt.
Well, I remember we used to always make Kalia go on the bottom so that she would take most of the blow. So it didn't hurt as much for me and Chris. It was awful.
The Van Ordens does not only share their memories, but also a secret language.
We had our own language growing up. It was really bad. Like, it got to the point where we went to speech therapy. And I don't even know, my mom told me a story about it.
We had a 2-story house when they were little, and Kalia would be downstairs and the boys would be upstairs, and she would just holler off some gibberish, and in would walk one of the boys with a toy and hand it to her, and that was like, they completely understood what was happening, but the rest of us had no idea what was going on. They're all gonna kill me, but they all 3 leave me at the same time. So it's been great, but it's gonna be really hard to lose a huge chunk of my heart when they graduate high school and I'll go off to college. Not that I lose them, but the house will be different.
In the end, it doesn't matter if you are triplets, twins, or siblings, that the joy family shared will never fade. This is David and Tone reporting from the BHB. Now back to the studio.
Well, that's all, folks. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WF_BHB. If you want to rewatch any of your favorite BHB moments, check us out on YouTube at The Blackhawk Buzz. Stay safe and have a great weekend, Blackhawks.
Tune in next week for an all-new episode of The Blackhawk Buzz.